that?
Yeah, you left. You sure?
Ooh, those wheels are spinning.
Babies.
And Heather, she's my mother.
Did you wake up? Did it feel good?
Remember in the outline, there are no songs.
Charlie's.
I'm right.
Inside voices. Here. Maybe it's fine, just a little bit better.
But slowly, so like this. This is what I'm thinking. It might be good to just do it by the
Exactly.
I told them too. But they
Like what you're saying.
this way. I said, don't do that. I know that's the first time.
pay attention, Sage, when
You ready? Okay.
Sage, pay attention.
Girls?
You need to start too.
The flowers in your hand, hear this song. This is the song you're gonna walk in on.
You ready?
Yeah, you're gonna have flowers in your hand.
No, they're not throwing anything now. No throwing. You say you do this like you hold the flowers. Pretend like you hold your bouquet like this. Flower in your hand. Now.
Sage, you're gonna be holding the flower
We're
too.
gonna flip his ear.
See how they're doing it.
You don't necessarily turn this over. Just need to stay.
Yeah, he's gonna pull it. You might have to hold it. And Sage, you're gonna and kind of walk together, okay?
Yeah. Can you hear it? Can you hear this is your song? No, and then you have to wait till the person says it's time to go. So everybody's gonna be turning around looking at you.
Oh yeah. Just keep your head up and smile. Smile. Look at me and keep one behind the other. There you go. Kind of face the way.
Kind of walk together,
Yeah. Can you hear it? You hear this is your song? No, and then you have to wait till the person says it's time to go. So everybody's gonna be turning around looking at you. Oh, come on, guys. Drama queens. That's enough. Don't run down. Just walk down.
Not such big steps.
Honey, he has to go there. He goes over with his dad. You know what, you could actually walk him over there if he has to go. Then you come back. You walk over there, then you run.
You come over to me. I'm gonna say
You have to stay there.
too tight.
He's like, I'll do it this time.
So do you want him to move over here or we'll just do that?
Just stand, yeah, I'll be like this, I'll be like this. Be like this.
Then,
Please don't fall down.
it's nice for the people in the city.
I probably won't be here. And again, I don't know. Maybe I will be. Hey.
You remember Lars? You and
The title of this discussion is Honorable Marriage in God's Sight. And that's very, very important for us to understand that this is an honorable marriage. There's a term that's used in this talk. It speaks of wedlock. It has to do with the state of being married. But actually, wedlock is a provision from Jehovah God, and it's for the lasting benefit and happiness of his earthly children. Now, we understand that Adam and Eve were the first couple, But before Eve came along, Adam was by himself. But Jehovah saw that the perfect man Adam needed a helpmate or a complement to fulfill the purpose of expanding that family throughout the earth. So Jehovah thus took a bone from Adam, he created Eve, and most importantly, Jehovah performed the very, very first marriage. If you will, follow with me in your Bible in Genesis chapter 2. Genesis chapter 2. And here we read at verses 21 and 22. And it reads, "So Jehovah God caused the man to fall into a deep sleep. And while he was sleeping, he took one of his ribs and then closed up the flesh over its place. And Jehovah God built the rib that he had taken from the man into a woman, and he brought her to the man." So that bringing her to the man was the first step in this marriage that Jehovah had arranged for them. And then in verse 24, it goes on to say this, and these are the words from Jehovah God. It says, "That is why a man will leave his father and his mother, and he will stick to his wife, and they will become one flesh." So that one flesh is very important, because when you think of the marriage that Jehovah performed with Adam and Eve, it was to be a lasting marriage. There was no expiration date. There was no use-by date, and then you get rid of it or anything of that nature. It was to be a lasting relationship, a lasting marriage. So one of the things that Jehovah is Jehovah is the God of love. That's the primary, his primary quality, that of love. But he's also a happy God. So his expectation for the couple, a married couple, is that they should have a marriage that reflects those same qualities and attributes, love and happiness. Now, we have to ask ourselves, how can we make love last? And make love last in love, or make the marriage last in love and happiness. It's important that we think about that. How do we make a marriage last? Well, first of all, we have to think of marriages today. Sometimes you pick up a newspaper, you'll see in the newspaper columns, and they'll have people have been married 50 and 60 years. And you say, ooh, that's a long time. But even with those few couples that reach that age of marriage, you have to realize that there have been many, many more marriages that have failed. And we don't want to be that way within the sight of God. We want to make our marriages last, because at Genesis 2:24, exactly what Jehovah says, that is why a man will leave his father and his mother, and he will stick to his wife, and they will become one flesh.
I, Charles Nolan,
Take you
take you, Emma Abinawe,
to be my wedded